What is up, guys? My name is Mark Centemaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog, guys. Today we're gonna do something old school. We're just gonna do a good old-fashioned car review, and it's gonna be on this beautiful beast right here. Am I pointing at it? Right there. This is the Traxxas Bandit VXL. So this is the cheapest car that Traxxas makes, the cheapest 10 scale car. Not the VXL version, but the regular version, the brush version. I think it's only like 200 bucks. And then this is the VXL version, which means it's brushless. However, it looks like one of the fastest cars Traxxas makes. The fastest one is obviously the XL1. But yes, look at this. This is cool. I shot beside the old school Buggy and the new school Buggy. Okay, I'm not gonna do a lot of talking while looking at the car. We're just gonna start driving this thing. All right, we're here at my high-speed testing facility with the Bandit. So the Traxxas Bandit actually comes in 3 different variations. You can get the one without a battery, which is only $189, and the one with a battery, which is $219. And then they have the VXL, which is this version, which is brushless, and that's $319. This one's super fast. The speed on the box on this thing is 70 miles an hour. Okay, so we're gonna have to be a little strategic here. It seems like a lot of traffic today. Evan is sitting behind me with the radar gun, so we're gonna do a quick pass. So the Bandit actually shares the same platform as the Stampede, Rustler, two-wheel drive, Slash. They're basically the same thing. Some have shorter arms and longer arms, and some have different chassis, but like the transmission, the electronics, they're all in that same realm of the Traxxas two-wheel drive cars. Go ahead, Evan, you can radar that. Oh my God. You see that? It came up like crazy.
Yeah, 34.
So that was only 34, but it came up like crazy. So the weird thing about this car is I feel like it's really light in the front because there's really nothing there. It's just like a Buggy in the front. And then it's pretty heavy in the back. And then it's got this gigantic wing that even creates more downforce in the back, which is strange. So make sure there's no cars coming. We're gonna try to do another pass here. Oh my God. 43. Okay, so we're gonna have to kind of get on it a little bit softer. But because the tire's a little bit smaller, I feel like they're less likely to balloon. So I would think that this thing can go faster, which is probably why it has a faster speed rating. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get speed runs here and just kind of drive it, and then we're gonna take it over to my parents' house and see the off-road capabilities. But I can tell you right now, I can't get anywhere more than 3/4 throttle without this thing coming up. So, all right, making sure there's no cars coming. I'm gonna kind of ease on the throttle here and see if we can get a good speed run here.
51.
That was 51. Okay, this is stock gearing, guys. Stock gearing. And I'm telling you, as soon as I go all the way, it comes up. So I think I got about 3/4 that time without it coming up off the ground. But we're gonna try to ease into a little bit more. I'm gonna see if I can get into the maybe 55, 60 range.
52.
52. Okay, I can't get all the way on it. It's like impossible without it coming up. You know what we really need on this thing is we need a wheelie bar, and they make a wheelie bar for it. We'll probably swing. I think the Traxxas store is actually open today. We'll swing by the Traxxas store and get a wheelie bar and see the speed run with it there. All right, here we go. One more time, Evan. We're gonna give it the beans a little bit earlier this time.
55.
55. Okay, so I did get on it all the way that time. I did. It looked like it was gonna come up a little bit, but golly, this car, it's fast, guys. It's fast. Oh my God, it pulls wheelies on demand. Jeez. Oh no! Come on, save it. Ah. So we did 55 without the high-speed gearing. And I mean, I felt like that's pretty freaking quick. I think with a wheelie bar and the high-speed gearing, we could definitely hit that 70 on the box. I'm gonna let my kids drive it, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it, but this car is actually pretty fun. Again, I thought it was gonna be weird because of how light the front end is, but it actually handles really well. The front end does want to come up pretty quick, but a lot less than I thought it would. So let me see what my sons think about this.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so Evan has it now. I mean, as soon as he gave it throttle, it came up. Like, the front end does want to come up, but it is manageable. This one does have TSM. Not the older versions, but the non-brushless versions do not have TSM. It did have that wreck. Evan, don't get so close to the pole. Guaranteed you'll hit the pole. Just a rule of thumb, guys, if you're in a big parking lot like this and you're like, oh, this is wide open, that one pole is like a magnet for RC cars. You will hit it. And when Evan gets really close to it, I'm pretty confident he's going to slam into it. I don't know why. It's weird. You always do. So again, we're going to take this over to my parents, and see how it handles off-road. But before we do, I think I want to jump it. I think I brought my little ramp. I think I want to jump this gap here. All right, I brought my T-bone ramp. Let's see how it jumps. I don't know. Hopefully I can hit it. Oh, dang. It cleared it no problem. It's kind of hard to get the depth perception right from this far away. But it did it no problem. Nice. I mean, this thing jumps exactly how I thought it would jump. It jumps just like a buggy would jump. Like it likes to correct itself in air. It's very controllable. I hate that noise about it slamming on the cement as I land, but you know how that works. I really want to just jump it as hard as I can on this thing. That sounded awful. Did you hear that? That sounded real bad. God, this thing is like lightning fast though. Okay, before we break it, we're gonna do the off-road capabilities, and then at my parents' house, we'll just send as far as we can. All right, guys, we're at my parents' house now. So basically, I have this road right here that's kind of rough, but not super rough. And then I have this field out here, so we'll be able to see how it handles like through bigger ruts. And then I have something that's kind of like right in between. This is kind of like the rougher part of the road. So we have all different types of terrain we can test this car on, and I'll tell you how it handles. I was concerned about these tires running on the cement. I figured they would wear down pretty fast, and they did. The little teeth on the tires are already kind of gone. There's enough on there so it will be able to handle a little bit off-road, but if you're going to want to do some on-road running with this car, I do recommend you get some type of on-road tires or another set of tires that you don't mind burning up. All right, here we go down this road. So to kind of put it in perspective, oh, that handles pretty good. On an E-Revo, I can rip down this road like full throttle. The Haas, a little squirrely. It's kind of hard to keep it down the middle. And then like the Mac, oh! And then the Max, I can pretty much rip all the way also. Ooh, I'm just threw rocks all over the place. So this thing actually handles this loose dirt and the bumps really, really well. I'm actually really surprised. I'm able to go more than half throttle, probably 3/4 throttle down this thing. Obviously, as soon as I get to full throttle, it wants to pull the nose up. But it handles the bumps really, really well, which is probably because the suspension is set up pretty freaking soft. I kind of want to stiffen it up a little bit. I kind of want to put thicker shock oil. If you remember me jumping at that parking lot, it was chassis slapping pretty bad. Let's see what happens if I go off the road a little bit going down. See how it handles that. Yeah, as soon as you go off in that taller grass, let's go off to the side here. Yeah, it's not bad. Again, I'm super surprised. This car is light. It's relatively low compared to the off-road cars, but it's handling this road. I mean, that was full throttle. It pulled it up, but it still came down. Again, I'm going to just keep reiterating, I think this thing needs a wheelie bar, even off-road. Just set the wheelie bar a little bit higher. I'm pretty sure the wheelie bar that you can get for these things by Traxxas has an adjustable height. So I would run it really high on... I would run it really, really high on off-road, but really, really low on on-road. But like, that's me pumping the throttle. I'm pumping it full blast, and it's staying right down the middle. Man, I am impressed. This thing is fun. I'm gonna let my son drive it, see what he thinks. But oh, it's fast. All right, it handled that side of the road better. Good. This is a little bit rougher here. Oh, see, it hit a bump, but it handled it just fine. Again, I'm still able to keep it down the middle. Pulling wheels, go off a little bit. Dude, it pulls wheels a lot. If you like wheelies, this thing is freaking fun. Let's see if we go a little bit further. I can't even see it right now. Oh, it's in the grass over there. I can't see it at all. Can't see it, or I think it's come back up. I see dust. There it is. All right, here's some thicker grass. So that's a little bit thinner. Ooh, I heard something weird. Okay, yeah, I'm stuck. Obviously, at high centers and this stuff, I figured it couldn't go through, but I figured we'd try it anyways. But like on lower grass, the bumps it can handle. Obviously on the grass that's super high and at high centers, it won't be able to handle very well. But on this lower stuff, like right here in this area, I can go down just fine. I did hear something. You can sit down, bud. Thank you. But yeah, see, it's handling that just fine. But this is a super versatile car. Honestly, I thought this was more of an on-road thing and really, really light terrain, which I guess it is. But even in really light terrain, it's a lot of, whoa! It's a lot of fun. And not to mention, hold on, before I say it, let's make sure it's still running now. Not to mention, I wrecked it pretty good. Evan wrecked it pretty good, and it hasn't broken yet. So, man, this thing is freaking awesome. I'm just having fun driving it back and forth. I'm going to let my son drive. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, guys, we got the mini T-bone ramp up. We're gonna try to hit this thing. It's gonna be kind of hard because I'm sitting kind of close. I don't want to hit my feet. Let's go.
Dang.
It survived. It donkey kicked though, which is weird. I didn't think it would donkey kick. I think I can fix that with suspension. Let's try this again. All right, we're just gonna give it the beans. See what happens. That's not the beans we wanted to give it. Uh-oh, can you get that, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't break. It's still good. Look at this thing. Still solid. Okay, I'm gonna scoot back and I'm gonna hit it really, really fast. All right, it doesn't look good, but it didn't break, so that's good. The wing, and I knew this because every Bandit I've ever seen that someone's actually raced or bashed, the wing gets all beat up. So I think I can just kind of pop all this stuff back together, but that's not what it's supposed to look like there. Jeez. There you go, like new. Okay, so the rear wing, it does bend. I think I can bend these metal things back up where it looks normal. However, it's connected to the shock tower, and the shock tower is plastic. So I'm afraid if I bend it too hard, it's gonna snap that plastic, but it survived. It's still going. All right, I did not really break something, but that little shock bottom popped off. I have plenty of those at the house. So I'm actually gonna put the big bores on here. The big bores are the aluminum shock bodies, the aluminum caps, and the titanium nitride shock shafts. I have a whole bunch of those and I can't run them in Spec Slash, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make these Spec Slash shocks and then put the big bores on here. And then I'm gonna stiffen the suspension by adding a little bit of heavier shock oil. I'm probably going to start with 60. I'll probably put 60 weight all the way around. I think that's going to help with a lot of the chassis slap. It probably won't handle the bumps as well, but I think overall it will be a better feel for the car. All right, so what y'all think? The Bandit VXL. So I'll tell you my 2 cents. I'm not going to do a full potato review, but I'll give you my overall potato ranking for this car. I'm going to give this car a 3.5. And here's why. It's a great car. You're getting a lot for your money. So basically you're getting a car that can do 70 miles an hour, brushless, with stability management, and the type of support that you can expect from Traxxas. You can't really beat that for 300 bucks. Now with that said, if I'm gonna buy a car, if I'm gonna spend, it was actually 320, that's what it retails for. If I'm gonna spend 320, I'm probably gonna go ahead and spend 330 and get the Rustler. The Rustler has bigger tires. The platform is almost exactly the same. It goes just as fast. However, I will say this is better for speed runs because the tires are a little bit smaller. On the Rustler, those tires will balloon up really big and will explode off, and you have a whole nother situation on your hands. So if you're doing speed runs, definitely do this. But if you're gonna be more of just a general hobbyist and you're gonna be going off-road and hitting some jumps and just kind of driving at the park, I would say spend the extra $10 and get the Rustler. There are some upsides of the Bandit platform. You can make this into a drag car a lot easier than you can with the Slash or a Rustler, which drag racing is really, really big right now. But yes, that's what I would give it. I would give it a 3.5. If you guys want me to do a review on the Rustler VXL, smash the like button. If I get to 1,000 likes, I will go pick up the Rustler VXL and do a review similar to this one and kind of put them through the ringer. I'm not getting rid of this car. I actually really like it. I'm going to add it to my collection. I'm going to do some hop-ups on it. Like I said, I'm going to do the shocks. I'm probably going to do the arms. I definitely have to do a wheelie bar. I'm going to put the high-speed gearing in it. And then we're going to see if we can hit that 70. I think it's really cool to have a high-speed car like this. And then if you go out in the dirt, it's not so bad. So I hope you liked the video, guys. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.